two Silats for the evening. And remember, there are two matches that are being held. So this is the first, and then after this is the next match. There's a lot that Roslan and I are going to talk about, but Roslan,
calling for Silat,
I'm going to leave you right now to introduce both the young athletes.
Acara VIP match ya. Putri kelas A akan ditandingkan oleh NADHRAH binti Mazlan daripada Malaysia yang berada di sudut biru menentang NADHRAH binti Shahrin di sudut merah untuk Singapura. Pertandingan ini akan agak rancak ya, kerana kedua-duanya pesilat yang agak lincah. Sama-sama kita menikmati pertandingan ini.
So that's the big one for us. FARAH binti Mazlan of Malaysia takes on NADHRAH binti Shahrin of Singapore in the female A final match. This is a VIP match, and by VIP we mean the cream of the crop. These are ladies known for their exploits in the Silat arena. Am I right about that, Ross?
Yeah, sure.
And we did see FARAH yesterday. We were just talking about her. She's small, she's petite, but she's a firecracker in there.
Yeah.
She packs in a good amount of strength and speed. And I'm really interested to see how NADHRAH fares against her on this one. So NADHRAH binti Shahrin,
valid draw
holding
on
the
the
upper hand
red
here.
corner.
She's done well to take a lead. It's 3 points in the bag for NADHRAH.
Yeah.
So she just well stalled that drop effort.
You see the stance, you know.
She's got the ability to strike too, and she's fairly fast. NADHRAH binti Shahrin too. Both these athletes have impressed. They're a picture of focus and attention. There's no doubt about that. So Ross, enlighten us a little bit about NADHRAH binti Shahrin. She's been around for a bit of time. What are really her strengths?
NADHRAH, yeah. NADHRAH, she's also one of the athletes which is just promoted from the junior category. You know? But she's coming from the Singapore Sports School. That means she has been practicing Silat for a long time.
And being a product of the Singapore Sports School,
yeah.
I mean, we did discuss this, is you really have wholesome development, not just in sports, but academics as well.
Exactly.
It's quite a, you come out quite complete when you finish from there, isn't it? And all the athletes, some of them, of course, we saw in action. Some, unfortunately, we didn't get to watch, like Nurul.
Yeah.
But we did get a chance to see most of the others, including including young Nur Shakira today. We saw her in action as well. I was just trying to figure what could have been the most featured faces in an event, and I would have to say we are this time. And it's not that they want that; it's just that it's on them.
Yeah.
But it is serious business, and it's so important to get that right. And I do understand it's a meticulous process, and that's just a view of what really transpired. So that does go in her favor. It's clearly the point of contact.
I don't realize that you can ask for point like that. This the first time I
Neither did I.
yeah.
I was wondering whether
You know,
was she
because
debating that there was
the
a
jury
foul
is
or
the jury
misdemeanor?
is usually a different angle, you know. Then
I'm gauging maybe there was a misdemeanor or a foul
yeah,
involved, which is why.
because you know you need two jury to see together to
Absolutely, I do agree with that.
yeah, but but you have two cards, you know.
You do.
Yeah.
In some cases, 3. I'm not going to dig into that. I'm not going to dig into that, Ross. You know, I've always thought pros and cons when it comes to rules and regulations. On one hand, they're needed because it keeps the order and the peace, and it's fair. It's
Yeah.
absolutely fair. On the other hand, it also takes out that fiery human element,
Yeah.
which sometimes is excitement for the fans, but it's not excitement for the participating, you know, athletes. It becomes messy. So I'm all for rules, and I'm all for, you know, keeping them.
What happens if everybody start to ask this type of question?
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's why.
And that also breaks the athlete's momentum. At the end of the day, I think we all should remember one thing and one thing alone. The focus of our entire event, like right now, is the 2 ladies in the arena. It's them. It's all about these 2 at this particular moment and the other athletes. So coaches, nations, everything at the side for the time being.
Yeah.
So NADHRAH on 6 points. She's closing in towards the end of round 1, and I was expecting that appeal when her points jumped. So the blue corner has questioned that.
What if all the coaches say, my my athlete point, why no up? Then you know every now and then you have to check the.
I've got a suggestion.
That's
For points, smaller multicolored cards.
so we will sit here for hours, you know, because people keep on appealing.
The Team Malaysia colors and the jerseys, you know, the Malaysian Tigers, I remember. Football, swimming, gymnastics.
Their forte, yeah.
It's the same. No, it's just the same.
Yeah,
it's the same design. It's absolutely the same colors. I bet it's the same material too.
Yeah.
Which, in a way, just makes it very easily recognizable.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the
windbreaker, or you know,
see.
the team jacket. It's always, it's the same one that I've seen over the years since 2007 or 8.
But for games like diving, you know, they are very good gymnastic.
Oh, they are. They are.
I maybe they take coaches from those countries, you know.
I think the key is, yes, besides the coaches, they also start very early, and I guess they also have the space and the bandwidth to encourage that many sports. Some countries, you know, being smaller, would want to concentrate on only a few particular sports. This is what was being debated, but this was... They've got the benefit of that.
Valid draw for the blue corner.
So it's a good appeal for the blue corner, as NADHRAH will have a points up. And as we near the end of the first round, as we can see, it's going to be a very close finish. There it is.
Yeah.
6-4, and I'm sure that neither of the girls is complaining about this. FARAH binti Mazlan on 4, thanks to that appeal.
Yeah.
And NADHRAH has got 6 points. So it's interesting to see how round 2 and round 3 will shape up, but I think this one is a tough contest.
Yeah.
It's going to be really tough.
You don't know who's going to win. I think this one will go all the way, you know.
It looks like it. It looks like it. You never know. That last 3-second or 2-second drop might just bring a surprise on us.
Yeah.
This is another quick question I have to ask you. Understandable that, normally it's illegal to touch anything about the neck in terms of a strike. What happens to players with braces when they do take a fall, or they do take, and not everybody wears invisible, those hard plastic braces. A lot of them do tend to wear metal braces as well. What happens in that case? The injury could be a bit harsher.
You are allowed to use mouth guard. So if you think you can get injuries, you can use the mouth guard. But you can see that most of them refuse to use. Maybe they feel uncomfortable.
You're probably right about that, and that's a hard drop.
Yeah.
That is a hard drop.
Yeah.
This is what we spoke about yesterday. NADHRAH, do not
Give up.
underestimate her.
When you hold your leg, she will try her best to.
She'll do her best to get you down.
To get you down.
She seems small and petite, but mistake that at your own peril.
What is this?
And there seems to be another world review. Was it from the blue corner?
I don't know. There's no any card. If the blue corner want to,
There isn't a card.
must produce
Or
the
was
card.
it the official who called this?
Yeah. Or issue with the tablet. Sometimes this tablet, it is not sensitive enough. You got tap, the thing don't move.
And you definitely don't want to go back to the old school
Writing.
Yep. I don't know, Roz, whether you're like me, but I love technology, of course, and I love everything digital. But sometimes, like reading a book,
Yeah.
I still like to turn the pages.
The pages. Yeah.
I find it difficult to go through a screen with that.
Yeah.
I just don't know why. But for everything else, yeah, gaming, you can't do that with a book. So neither willing to let go.
8-all,
Yeah, even Stevens here. I absolutely love these two athletes, and there's a reason for that, Roz.
Yeah.
They're gutsy. They are very unassuming, both of them.
Yeah.
NADHRAH just looks like the girl next door who wouldn't
Yeah.
harm a fly.
Oh, you will fall.
But these are highly trained athletes.
Yeah.
You can see that. And that's the end of round two. It's 8-all, and if you said VIP match, this is so justified.
Yeah.
This is what you call a real VIP match. It's strength for strength, skill for skill. It's not a one-sided affair at all.
Never give up,
And here they are into their last bit. This probably is the most. It's the most important round. There's no, there's no round after this. So it's the next round is going to count the most. 8-all. It's still open season, as Ross pointed out too. It could be anyone's game to win. Now this is the female A category, which means it's probably the lightest or the second lightest after the under 45.
Yeah.
So these are not, heavy set girls. They're not going to throw a punch. They will throw a punch at you and knock you over, but they won't throw a punch at you and make sure you don't get down like the
bigger ones,
the bigger categories. But when they're facing each other, of course, that's a different ball game altogether. Interesting here again. A picture of concentration. NADHRAH and NADHRAH as well. They've matched each other in movement. An eye for an eye. Extremely smart thinking.
Yeah.
Extremely smart thinking on the part of NADHRAH, though, I should say. But we are going to get... there's going to be a review for certain.
Very strong.
That's
On the
awarded to
ring
NADHRAH.
corner.
Cannot protest. It's only one. You cannot counter protest. You cannot counter
And
protest.
I think that's what the referee
Yeah,
is,
it's only
signaling.
once. Only once.
So here we are into the last 60 seconds of round 3. That might just be
Very strong.
a
On the
bit of an
ring
unfortunate
corner.
move. NADHRAH binti Sarin currently on 16 points. She's got to be very careful with her drop. FARAH knows the time is running out. She will have to step up to the occasion if she's got the ability. 40 seconds and counting down. FARAH trying to get NADHRAH off her feet.
Yeah.
Ross, you were just telling me about the referee from Vietnam.
Warning one for the blue corner.
I like this referee.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for it. She's fast.
She's fast.
And attentive. Very attentive.
You see, I say you cannot multiple strike. Just now, FARAH did the multiple strike.
From the red corner.
There will be an appeal. But she's fast. I do like this, and this is what you really want in a match. You want to be attentive and you want to be fast with your decisions.
Yeah.
So it's back to VAR, and we'll find out the dispute.
17 seconds left. You know, I think it's difficult.
It's a bit of a tough call. And don't forget, the closing ceremony will be on after this match. We've got one more match and then the closing ceremony. So we've got all the VIPs. We also have Sheikh Alauddin, who's going to be a part of this event, and he's come dressed for the occasion. He's been the pillar of the Singapore Silat Federation. And then he's got the multiple, well, rock solid stones around him that help him, like Raz was with me, and Mohammed Rafaeli, and
the rest,
the whole gang.
And the whole gang, they are all dedicated people.
Absolutely. Dedicated, humble, and extremely friendly. That's how I put it. Yeah. It's just one big community by itself. So, into the last 17 seconds and point of dispute, we are going to find out exactly what this is. Let's not take anything away from our two athletes who are our Persilats in the arena right now, FARAH and NADHRAH. they both delighted us in their semi-finals.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's actually just as, you know, we've said it right from the beginning, may the best man or the best woman win, and that's what we're going to see here. And this is the point of dispute. So NADHRAH does get the benefit of that call,
Yeah, yeah.
which I guess is fair. So there's a bit of there's a need for a points change, as we see. Meantime, NADHRAH has struck twice. The referees call that. And that's pretty much it, the end of the round.
Match
It wasn't going to go too far.
This match is won
Well,
by
excellent performance from both sides of the
from
fence,
the
but
red corner.
NADHRAH Binti Sarin capping it off with a win, and I'm going to leave my man Ross to run you through the scores and the final result.
Pertandingan putri kelas A ini dimenangi oleh NADHRAH binti Shahrin daripada Singapura, menewaskan NADHRAH binti Mazlan dari Malaysia. Dengan itu Singapura memperoleh pingat emas, manakala Malaysia pingat perak.